For the FBI, evidence collection is critical in solving cases, and skilled photographers are a big part of that. So joining us this morning for today's Eye on the FBI is one of those evidence photographers. Tammy Peter, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
What an interesting job. So talk about what goes into what you do.
So basically our job is to document the scene photographically. Basically we're the first on the scene. We're going to work throughout the entire scene, and we're not going to stop until that particular scene is done. So it's everything from having the ability to adapt to all different types of changing conditions.
Yeah.
It can be weather that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Obviously in New Mexico, we have weather conditions that we have to deal with, tight spaces. Sometimes we have to deal with different types of rigging. Ultimately, our job is to document that scene and be good at documenting that scene in all different types of environments. We have to be skilled in using our equipment. We also have to be skilled in the fundamentals of photography. And again, our job is to document evidence.
Yeah.
So it's very detailed. That's one of the many abilities that you have to have.
I would imagine you also have to see some pretty gritty stuff.
We do. There's no doubt that our abilities are utilized in all different types of scenes. Everything from post-blast to violent crimes, large-scale searches, and major cases. Major cases can be in New Mexico. They can also be in other parts of the country or around the world.
So what was your path to this career?
So first of all, I became an onboard employee. You have to become an employee full-time, either as a special agent or professional support. We have all different types of employees on the team. Again, it's either agent or support. So I became an FBI file clerk first, and then I was actually the community outreach specialist. And from there, I became the full-time photographer. But during that, I applied for the evidence response team, which is a collateral duty. I was basically career boarded.
Okay, so had you always had a passion for photography on the side, or how did you get into that part?
So initially it was the evidence response team that got me into photography, because I got on the team early in 1999. There are many positions on the team. You all go through the same basic training, but then once you go through basic training, you could get into advanced techniques, and the photography was mine.
And we saw some of the photos of you doing that job. Thank you for coming on to talk about this. If you're interested in getting involved with the FBI, we're going to link up some information for you. We'll be back in just a few minutes with Four Out the Door.
Severe flooding has devastated the Ruidoso area. Helping families and businesses in the village get back on their feet will take all of us. Visit KOB.com to learn how you can donate and support recovery efforts.